Well, howdy there, folks. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and tonight is Tuesday night. Tuesday night means 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons here in Fantasy Grounds as our PCs explore Horde of the Dragon Queen. Last week, hopefully you watched that episode, our PCs were able to take on a rather tough encounter. Did pretty well, although some of them took some pretty good damage there. And, hopefully they can find out some more information here as they've got a couple of their enemies lined up, not killed but incapacitated. So welcome everyone, and we also want to give a special shout out to our brand new player tonight. Merlin is joining the group starting tonight. His character will come into play later, so we'll get to meet everyone then. But Merlin, welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy your time with us. Hello, Merlin. Did you get your mic muted again? Maybe you stepped away. Anywho, guys, everyone, welcome. Hopefully we can pick this right up and get moving and figure out what we're doing here as we're headed out from Greenest here, tracking down the enemies that attack the town. So, what do we want to do now?
Interrogate. Okay, so what do we need to do to wake this guy up?
Just a couple minutes. He'll just wake up naturally here. You guys had stabilized to make sure he wasn't going to die last time, but he seems to be waking up here any moment. He's kind of moaning and groaning and kind of rolling over on his side. He's got some pretty nasty bite marks from a bear that clawed him almost to death, but fortunately you guys were able to patch him up a little bit to make sure he doesn't die.
Exactly.
So everyone does have the map, yes? I'll share it one more time just to make sure.
So
all right.
Valinor's not exactly the brains of the organization, so he may defer to other party members for the interrogation, although he can hold his axe over this guy's head if need be.
Right.
All right, well, just after another minute or two, he wakes up. He kind of, like I said, he kind of shakes his head back and forth. He's really groggy. Sees this huge bear sitting basically on top of him here. Kind of yells at, "Get away, you filthy beast!" Kind of tries to roll over on his side, and bear kind of holds him down in place.
We had him tied up because we were afraid of him casting spells.
Right. Yeah, I think we said we put a rag in his mouth too, although maybe that popped out momentarily.
Must have, yes. So
well, we had to take it out to get him to start talking. So
there you go. Okay, that's it.
So, what do you want to do? Kill me now? Is that what you want? You've killed the others. You might as well just kill me. I have nothing to say to you.
Well, my bear friend here is pretty hungry, and we can make it last a long time and be pretty painful. As this guy can heal you, while this guy eats your legs off, with you being awake and watching it. I'm not going to promise that you're going to live, but I can make it much easier than that outcome.
All right, why don't you give me a charisma intimidation check there? There we go. Kind of almost, he listens to what you say, but he basically says, I've got nothing to say to you. My gods will honor me after I'm dead.
Bear, chow chow, foot.
Okay. So, I mean, basically, this guy is at like 1 hit point. So,
And I
Well,
put a tourniquet on his ankle so that he doesn't bleed out when he gets his foot chewed off.
all right.
I know.
He's kind of writhing around in pain, and he yells out, "What do you want? There's nothing I got, nothing I have for you. Just kill me."
Why are you attacking the town?
Excuse me, sorry. Oh, that pitiful wretch of a village. It's no town.
Why'd you attack
I'm
him?
looking for rewards for my queen. The queen of the dragons, of course.
That's it? You're just plundering the town? There's nothing more to it?
Taking your riches to give to her. That is it. That's all I know. All I know is you already lost some souls to Angderosa. You will lose more.
Who's
Where's your base
Who's
of
Andros?
operations?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry?
Where is your base of operations?
Oh, our base of operations is just up the road. Follow the path. You will make it there. I'm sure you'll be greeted as warmly as I would be.
I spit his foot out.
I'm sure we will.
How many of you are there?
Thousands. And growing every day. You should give in to the Dragon Queen yourself. For someday she will rule over these lands, and the pitiful wretch such as you will bow before her.
So why isn't she here now?
Oh, she comes in due time, my man. Due time. She's probably eating the dwarves as we speak.
So she's taking new applicants. What's the hiring on package and retirement like? Benefits, vacation days.
You get all of that plus more. Eternal bliss under the dragon wing.
Huh. Because the town's only paying us a little bit. That kind of sounds pretty good, guys.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should just borrow their uniforms and go join up.
Sure.
You do notice that these guys that you had just fought, they do have they definitely have some uniforms. Unlike the random cultists and stuff that you had fought in the town, these guys have got some black leather insignias, and they're kind of dressed similar, almost like their own organizational type uniform, shall we say.
So this is part of the group that had the black leather stuff on them. Cool. Okay. We noticed that you split up into two groups earlier. One headed this way, one headed further southwest. In the same, types of uniforms. Where were they going, and what were they going to do?
Oh, they were going to meet their maker. Why don't you just go and say hello to Landerosa for me? Why don't you?
Landerosa.
Who's
Would I have heard of
Landerosa?
this? Yeah, would have heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one outside your keep killing everyone. Remember him?
Oh, the big
Oh,
blue
that's
dude?
his name. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should know his name. His power is great, such as the Dragon Queen's power. She giveth and she taketh away.
But his power is great. I just didn't catch a name. He didn't like leave a card or nothing. So
No, he didn't, did he?
no, he left corpses, and he was good at that.
Why don't you go meet him and tell him that I sent you?
Okay. Your name is
Tharkan.
Tharkan. All right.
Perfect.
Tharkan the Magnificent.
We're kind of overselling ourselves here now, aren't we?
Yeah, remember you are a foot shorter.
Yeah. More like Tharkan, the almost dead, really.
Tharkan, the recently departed, or soon to be. Guys, anything else you want to get out of this guy?
Are there any other patrols on the road ahead that we might encounter that we can pass on your?
He's not going to give us the key to the place. No.
Well, he might.
Oh, absolutely. Tell him the password is Dragon's Breath. They'll let you in.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
So I'm guessing this, Dragon Queen lady wouldn't really accept us as new members if we allowed you to live. Because I don't really see Mercy as being part of her thing, right? Am I right?
Mercy is as mercy does. Someday you'll be asking for mercy. The bear yells out, "Rawr!"
I mean, if we tie him up and leave him here, he's just gonna die out soon.
Exactly.
What about the monk guy?
Oh yeah.
What was
Oh,
his-
well,
We
didn't he
told him
leave
to go
already?
ahead and go back to Greenest. He's already headed back
Yeah.
to Greenest.
No, the monk master. Have you heard of a guy by the name of Leosin Elwenthar?
right.
Erlenthar?
No, what is he?
One of the
Sounds very important.
one of the townsfolks you guys captured.
Oh, we captured many. What does he look like?
I don't know. Did we get a description?
Not really, no. What have you done with the people that you captured? Are they to be enslaved, or?
Everyone falls in with us or against us. Those that go against us are nothing but slaves.
Well done. Ooh, wonder if we can take him back as a slave. Nah, he's too badly wounded. We should perform a mercy killing.
Is
It's
the
the
bear
way we
munching
do.
on him? Because that's what I'm hearing. Is snack noises.
Yes, now.
He sounds like potato chips. This guy is really. His legs
He's
really
really extra
weirdly
crunchy.
made. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one crispy leg.
Sure is.
All right. Well, you think we've got what we're going to get from this guy?
I think so.
I agree also. I'm looking at my alignment and I don't think I can off him without it being in a fight. But I know he would just as soon hunt and kill me down too.
Well, you guys march on. I will take care of that.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me see. Yeah, see, I can't either.
They already ate him. It's too late.
Oh. Just turn it to the bear. Turn it over to the bear.
He won't be speaking anymore, from what I understand. Okay. So, what are you going to do now that the conscience of killing a helpless, defenseless man is now on your consciences?
It's on the bear's conscience.
Yeah, Belinor's like, oh, what? He's dead? Bear?
How'd that happen?
Really, Bear? Come on now, Bear. Um,
So,
Brian,
have you guys, just out of
Brian Cran
character, do you
his dagger away.
remember,
is this? Yeah, is this other guy alive up here? There's another guy there. It looks like
no, he's actually dead too.
he's dead. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, all right. Well, I guess we should probably talk about what we're gonna do now.
You probably should. That would be a good idea.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking we definitely need to head toward the camp. Um,
You were about to tell us something out of character. What?
Probably was. Now I don't remember what I was going to say.
Okay, fair enough.
Did I blow that? Sorry, guys.
No, that's fine. Cold medicine. does
Oh,
it
out of
too.
character. Have you guys spent your healing surges?
oh, right, yeah. So now we have our short rest, right? So we can spend healing surges and whatever.
I don't know. Are you going to take a short rest here?
The short rest is an hour.
Yeah, well,
Is
I
it-
think we all need it because otherwise I was at like 0 hit points, right?
Well, I agree with that, but let's hide ourselves away from this battle scene so that someone doesn't just happen upon it and then, assume that we killed these guys, which would be completely wrong. But
Yeah, completely.
Okay, good point, yeah. Should we
After
drag the...
we search the bodies for everything, I would try to put them in this little corner in the rocks here, and then all the bushes and shrubbery, kind of in that area.
Well,
Keep them
there's
off
a
the
lot of
path.
blood and guts and
Well, that's
remnants
gonna
of
be
fight
visible.
here.
I'm
So
not
I
gonna
mean, if
start scrubbing the ground for blood or nothing. I just want to at least put the bodies out of the way, so they have to maybe spend time figuring out what happened, where and what happened.
Exactly.
I'll help with that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna come out of beer.
I'm also thinking that we need to strip the uniforms and dress in somewhat in their outfits as best we can.
well, there's only 2 of them that have outfits.
Oh, okay.
Saying bad idea. I don't think we should strip and put in on their outfits.
I think
I'm
we
not-
should let's take their outfits but not put them on
Yeah.
Okay.
because
Fair
we might need them later, but I don't think we want them yet.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to take a short rest and you're going to search these guys. Give me a investigation check if you're investigating them.
Okay. In the tower?
No, just normal is fine.
All right. My cat is chasing.
Oh
a
my God,
mouse.
somebody needs to change their color.
I was just noticing that.
I don't mind the green. You just need to have black text instead of white text. It's so
Yeah,
hard to read those little
exactly.
numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, fixing that right now.
While they're busy searching,
Ugh.
I'm gonna use my cantrip, Druidcraft. How do I link it? 1 second. But whatever. The point is that it lets me make a flower blossom or seed pop open or something. I'm just gonna do all that right above where the blood was, because I know the blood is very good for plants.
Mhm.
This way I can kind of hide it.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that would take me about the same time as it would take you guys to search. So I'll just do that while you're searching.
While you're searching, you do come across several items here.
Okay.
You notice that the 2 guys that had the scimitars,
Mhm.
you notice that these scimitars are of excellent quality.
Hmm.
Probably possessing some kind of magical properties associated with them.
Cha-ching.
And you also come across the acolyte there that you were just speaking with.
Mhm.
He's got a ring on in one of his fingers that looks very nice, important. And you also find Merrick finds a couple potions on a couple of the different people that you've killed.
Yeah, but when you're saying we find, since it wasn't rolled in the tower, it's like, isn't it what I found?
It is what you. Yes, I said to Merrick. I did say Merrick.
Yeah, Balinor got dirt in his eye, and he's like rolling on the ground, rubbing his face.
Yeah. Corian apparently got distracted by some grass or somewhere.
He's still impacted by his near-death experience.
Exactly.
So, if you go to your party sheet, you will notice you've got
yeah.
some items there in your inventories.
Ooh.
Cool. Ooh.
Well, scimitar's a finesse. Oh, I don't have that. I think I just have...
Well, if nobody else wants it, I will take at least one of the scimitars. Because I can use it.
Yeah, I can't use it, but if we're not going to use them, they're still worth selling. There's one plain longsword.
Interesting. Okay. So I'll put down Quarian as the scimitars. The longsword is from a long time ago. No one ever decided they wanted that.
Somebody's probably carrying it, but nobody actually has it in their possession.
Well, this is certainly a very nice ring.
Should we take a break, so that people don't we don't have to bore anyone with loot?
Well, yeah, folks. I think what we'll do is, actually, no, we won't take a break yet. As you guys are taking your short rest,
Halt! Who goes there?
a figure comes out of the darkness there.
We can have Balinor just say, hi! Again.
Ahoy!
Ahoy! That's what it was. Like, what?
All right, so I stand up, or Balinor stands up with axe and shield in hand.
And you notice that obviously nobody's been keeping a watch on anything, so she's probably been sitting there watching you guys for about 20 minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
As
Hey,
it
the
looks,
ring did catch my attention. I apologize.
I stay far away.
looks like a elf, kind of dressed in normal clothing. Although she looks like she's a pack rat because she's got belt pouches and sacks and items and sticking out of her everywhere.
Oh, let's find out if she's a druid. Can I send her? I'm gonna send her a secret message in Druidic.
You don't get a reply back.
As a bear?
No, I'm not a bear anymore, and I can't turn back
Okay.
into a bear for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Where is our... Nope, wrong sheet. Where are you? No, there we go.
Ah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's the one with gold.
So Balinor just says, greetings, elf, female.
She stands up on the rock she's been perching on. She has a wand in her hand, and as she stands, a small, tiny owl comes and lands on her shoulder. And she speaks, greetings, gentles, well met. I am Muriel, at your service and your families.
Great, I got this spot on my back that I've been trying to itch for like a week. All right, no, I don't say that. Balinor just kind of looks at the other members of the party quizzically.
Greetings. What are you doing up there?
Watching you torture a bound and helpless miscreant.
Oh, you weren't there. Were you there for that? That was,
That was the bear. Really. I mean, I asked him to not do that, but
yeah. I know I said a lot during that time, and I say lots of things. So
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Well, I noticed you didn't step in to intervene on his behalf.
ooh.
He's a dragon cultist, is he not?
He is.
Ah, my aunt has. We, in our forest, we repelled several attacks from similar bands. My aunt has sent me to find out what's happening in the rest of the countryside. Evidently, these foul creatures are attacking every village, every farmstead, every gathering of people, and looting them, killing people, and taking slaves.
Yes.
Good thing I ate that guy.
So, are you some kind of mage or something? You've got a wand.
I have studied the arcane arts. Yes.
Well,
She makes a gesture with her free hand, and little flames come up from her fingers.
pretty.
We could use small flames. Let's ask her to join us.
Yes.
I have declared myself, gentles. Who are you? What is your mission here?
Quarion, I hunt dragon worshippers. Quarion is a elf. By his dress, you would guess he's probably a ranger. Got a longbow on his back and a couple of short swords at his side.
You see that there's a hilt of a sword peeking up out of her cloak at her neck. She has a bow strung over her back and 2 quivers of arrows on her back.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Well, the dwarf bows and introduces himself as Balinor Bluebeard. And yes, he has a bright blue beard, which is not well kept. And he has...
I think most of it's singed off by a fire, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might be black and gray at this point, actually. But at one point, you can see little pieces of blue in there. And he's wearing a probably equally singed and bloodied cape or cloak made of a bear skin. He has bear skin hat and boots, battle axe, shield, and a fairly amiable disposition.
Yes, the dwarf is actually friendlier than the elf.
To the
Perhaps-
elf, yeah.
Perhaps then a star shines on the hour of our meeting. I have discovered that there are several bands, but it appears that you are tracking a larger one.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
go
sorry.
ahead.
No.
We're following a large group that just attacked a small village from here.
I was on my way to Philandon. It seems that you're coming from there.
We were in the village of
Sandal.
Greenest,
Oh, wrong one. Okay.
but there was roughly 200 brigands that survived and were dragging the loot. They were cultists and kobolds led by a Leanthador, like a dragon person with the ability to breathe as a dragon.
Yeah, that
Langderosa.
Landerosa, that's it. Yeah.
Landerosa.
Lang, L-A-N-G, Langderosa.
All right, let me
Oh,
write that
G.
down.
Okay. Added as a D. I can't change it now. Okay. Yeah, by the way, this Langerosa, like 10 feet tall, blue dragon guy. Very bad.
Not very friendly at all.
And well met. I will be speaking on behalf of our bear friend that's recently turned back from a bear, but he's a hermit. Sometimes he's shy, sometimes we can't get him to shut up. But this is him. He's a very nice fellow. He makes very good berries. They're very filling, and it
Eleanor
makes me
grubs.
feel good. Better than some ales and ciders, and even a nice Perry, which, I'm sure as an elf you understand. I am Merrick Goodbarrel, and a pursuer of lucrative adventures, and adventurer of negotiable tactics. At my service. My dad.
Whose battle cry is "not in the face."
This
My
is
favorite.
true.
My favorite line ever, by the way.
I'm trying to teach the bear to be able to say the word spoon when in bear form. We've got to work on that.
All right, so after spending some time just talking back and forth and coming to a common understanding that you're kind of after the same purposes, you decide to hook up and continue your rest here to recuperate.
Mm-hmm.
And folks, we're going to put this episode on. Let's see how many minutes we've been in. 30 minutes. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring this episode to a close, and we'll pick it up here shortly. We're going to go ahead and distribute our items here, and the PCs are also, I should mention, the PCs are going to be leveling up here. In great response to William, Quarian for you guys at home, who has spent a lot of time and effort getting in all of the 5e information from the player's handbook so that we can quickly and easily make characters. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, be sure to look at on my YouTube channel there. There's a video on how to create 5e edition characters. Anyways, because of William's efforts, I've decided to go ahead and give everyone in the group a slight bonus and going to give them level them up. And again, I appreciate all the time and trouble and effort that William has done putting in all that information so that we can add equipment. And for those of you at home that don't know what I'm talking about, if we go to our library here, this is the handbook that basically William created here. That has all of the equipment, all the feats, all the magical items, the backgrounds, the classes. And in fact, if I just bring up a PC here and I say I want to create a brand new PC, I can just simply go into the class section and drag over cleric here, and you can see that it's going to import all of that information right out of the player's handbook. Same thing with the race, all the items, all the spells, and the spells is the huge part. We don't need to worry about having to import any of the spells anymore. We can just quickly and easily just click on all of the different spells, and you can see how many spells there are. It's just tons and tons. So we really appreciate all the work that William has done and put into this. So in response to that, I am definitely giving everybody a level. So we're going to do that in between episodes. So folks, be sure to come back and watch what happens as our PCs adventure further out into the Horde of the Dragon Queen. We'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching.